Hello there. Today I am going to show you how to do a quick install of Ubuntu server and set up the LAMP stack for setting up a web server with MySQL and PHP and also Apache, and I'll also give you a quick show of setting up Virtualmin for it. I'm doing this on a VirtualBox. You can see here I already have a profile set up. I'll just show you the settings for it real quick. We'll just go down to storage, and I set up a 11.5 gig virtual disk and using the 10.04.1 installer. Pretty much all there is to it. And we'll just start that up. Select your language, install, again language, country. I always select no here and then just hit enter through. Okay, and let's select your host name. We'll call this Starbase 15. Create a new user. We'll just make the username Joe. Type in a password. Yeah, you really don't want to use a weak one, but since this is just my VirtualBox locally, I'm not too worried about it. I don't encrypt. Yes. Normally you can just select this if you wanted to have separate partitions rather than Ubuntu's norm. You want to select manual probably, but we're just going to go ahead and set it up by default. Yes, we use the 12 gig. Yes. One thing to note, you don't need very much space to install Linux and use it as a web server. I've done it under well under 5 gigs with Ubuntu server. Around 10 gigs to play it safe if you got a lot of log files or a lot of data. There's no proxy. You can use automatic updates. I don't. I just log in every day or two and run the updates myself. Sometimes they can break scripts and that sort of thing. So it's up to you. I usually just select no, and here's where we actually start installing stuff. Now really all you need is lamp. You just hit the up and down and space to select it. But you'll probably want OpenSSH and you'll probably want DNS. I try not to use the mail server if I can help it. Sometimes I need it. And I also think Virtualmin needs it as well. But those top three are pretty much what you want. You could probably skip DNS, but when you install Virtualmin, I'm pretty sure it'll throw it in there anyway, so you might as well just do it now. But once you got those selected, center, set your root MySQL password. Oops, typo. Just about done. Yes. And we'll just go ahead and continue. It should reboot. Okay, and you log in as the user you created. And you're logged in. And every time you log in, it gives you nice little info there. You can see right there, there's a number of packages that need updated, so let's go ahead and do that. And since we're not the root user, you need to use the sudo command. And we'll just update it real quick. Oops. And then apt-get upgrade. Do yes. And it'll download all the updates here. As you can tell, quite a few updates right after install. And just run it again real quick. And you see there's a few being held back here. I believe it's dist upgrade. Yeah, doing dist upgrade will install those ones that are being held back. We'll go ahead and do that since this is fresh and it won't break anything. Okay, and that's all done. And there's a couple apps I like to install before I do much else. One is called Fail to Ban. That's just FAIL, number 2, ban. Gotta put an install there. Basically what that does is it oh, my brain just stopped. It checks your security logs and see if someone's trying to brute force in, and after so many failed attempts it will ban them for a certain period of time. I think the default's 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, and you can see after all the updates we still have 7.2 gig left, and in most cases that's plenty enough space for a website or multiple websites, probably quite a few websites. I'm going to go ahead and pause this real quick and I will be right back. Okay, now we got all set up here. I'm just checking the network connection there. And we're going to go ahead and install Webmin, actually Virtualmin. So we're going to need to get the installer. Let me see where my root. So we'll make it p virtual. Oops. That's all I remember off the top of my head. Ah, there it is. It's software.virtualmin.com/gpl/scripts/install.sh. There we are. And it's just a simple, not so simple, install script. We'll need to make that executable. chmod +x install. Now it's executable, and then /install. Say, are you sure? And just hit yes. Nope, you need to be root. So you need to su that. sudo install. I entered your domain name. I don't have one for this one, so we'll just do start base 15. Okay. Let's plop right through the install. It's getting packages and dependencies for it. Perl, postfix, zip, MySQL, Perl, stuff for mail, SU exec. Boo boo. While that's going on there, we're going to go ahead and start this up. Oops, that's not right. That's not right either. There we go. 2.15. Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to connect to it. Okay, and that's all done there. Now when you log into your webmin, it'll be whatever your domain name is, like starbase15.com:10,000. And that'll redirect you. You put that in your web browser, it'll redirect you to your login page. You just put your username and password in, and you're good to go. One thing you may want to do is set a root password. Cause, let's see here. Oops, wrong button. See, it won't let you log into root there. So do that just from your main user. Root. Oops. And let's give it a password. Okay. Now you should be able to log in without an issue. One thing you also want to make sure Let's get out of root. One thing you want to make sure if you do that is go into your SSH config. And make sure permit root login is set to no. That way you can't SSH in directly as root. And just do service restart. Oops, SSH. Oh. Sudo. There we go. That looks so much better. Now, when we logged in here, it says system restart required. It's not really, but I mean, there's other ways around it. But the easiest way is to just reboot, especially at this stage of the game when there's nothing really going on. Let me stop this. Now we'll just go ahead and reboot. And that's really all there is to it. We got the LAMP installed, we got SSH good to go. Virtualmin is installed, and like I said, you'll just want to go to the domain name :10,000 or IP address :10,000, and it'll redirect you to the secure site. Now it'll come up and probably give you a certificate warning. That's just because you don't have one installed. You can just let's get rid of that. You can just accept the exception or accept the certificate and be good to go. It'll ask you a few more configuration things once you get there. It steps you right through them. Pretty simple to do. Let's see. That is pretty much all there is to it. If you have any questions, you can put them below, and I'll see what I can do.